Um, I was absolutely fine about 15 minutes ago.
Right.
Then
He jokes on my face.
Chelsea's losing.
Who are you playing against?
Jazzle,
Flamingo.
don't kill me. But I've been that busy, I haven't had chance to. Can you guess what?
What?
What's Raw? This week's just been chaotic.
I think your whole life is chaotic.
Yeah, but it was even more chaotic this week. I've just not had a minute to myself other than on my.
If you haven't obviously watched Raw, that's fine. Me and Jazzle can talk about it, and then again, if you've got any opinions and thoughts, then obviously just chime in.
That's it. I watched.
Hey,
That bit of-
Freeman, how are you? He says, "What's up, everyone?"
I sort of know what Goldberg said because I watched the promo. I know when that is.
Well, it's not what he said, it's what he spat.
He sprayed it. He didn't say it.
There's rumours now of him staying in WWE for a little bit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so Jazzle, as you come in, I was just kind of
Just put
talking
out
about
merch with him with the World Heavyweight Champion.
obviously. Hey, Freeman, thank you for the breakthrough star. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. So we talk about Raw. We can do the guest the wrestler by nickname. There does where you and Cohen can go up against each other. Perry, I appreciate the 1,000 likes. There doesn't have to be a forfeit because it was kind of last minute that I thought about it, so I don't have a forfeit. If you want to do a forfeit, that's down to you. And
I
then
ain't forfeiting anything. Not today. Not
you
tomorrow.
better win then. You better win.
Right, Perry. You're right, Freeman.
No, again, you don't have to do a forfeit on this one. And then obviously we end by talking about SmackDown and maybe what could happen tonight on SmackDown.
Yeah.
So everybody who doesn't know, this ain't my account. This is my missus' account. I'm banned until like 2 o'clock in the morning.
Oh yeah, Perry, I saw your comment earlier about if we're going live with Jazzle. I'm going live. Jazzle can't go live until like 2 o'clock. So if Jazzle wants to, you can join after that. But to answer your question, that's yeah. Perry just beat Charlotte.
Something's going on. I'm going to have to go. Yo, thank you for the TikTok.
What's going on?
Don't know. I'll have to find out, but something's going on.
Well, outside.
Don't Alexis on the phone, and it's about someone I don't know.
You better best message me.
What do?
Right. Okay, fuck off.
Now you're going to get banned.
Oh, please don't ban me.
I'm just going to get a message in a minute. Just you're gone.
Yeah.
Right. Okay, I hope everything's fine with Cohen. Obviously, let me know. Keep me updated on that one. Okay, I guess it's just us now.
Yeah, pretty much. It's us. Do you know what? We should have just stuck to 6 o'clock.
We could have, yeah. We could have.
Yeah. You know, Chelsea could be winning if we done 6 o'clock, but you know.
WWE Freeman says, love the content, guys. Thank you.
Thank you.
Hey, Freeman, thank you for the rose. I appreciate that. Yeah, all right. Should we just smash out this podcast then?
Smash it out. Let's do it.
The channel. Right, what we could do. You can try and do 7 nicknames in 60 seconds. Test knowledge as the challenge.
Let me see if I can get rid of people trying to send me invites.
I will be watching SmackDown tonight, yes.
So will I. Half on this account, half on the other account. No, you are
Chelsea
not.
are losing 3-1. That's hilarious.
No, they're not. They best not be. Oh, no.
Perry put 3-1 in the chat.
No! Fudge.
That's hilarious. Alright, should we just try and smash through this podcast?
Yeah, I suppose so.
Freeman, to answer your question, we will get onto that when we talk about SmackDown, about Naomi's cash-in. We will talk about it. So Raw obviously started with Liv opening the show. She kind of, just doing Liv things, I guess. I think she kind of asked for Nikki Bella. Io came out, and then kind of Liv wanted Io to give her the belt. It didn't end the way Liv wanted it to be. Yeah, do you think we will get Liv versus Io once Liv comes back from injury?
Possibly. I can see it happening.
I would love to see it. I feel like they were setting that up for maybe SummerSlam or something. We got Evolution, and I thought Liv would challenge Nikki at Evolution. Unfortunately, Liv got injured in a match against Kairi Sane, dislocated her shoulder. So, what do you think, with Liv out now, what do you think they're going to do surrounding Liv's plan?
Why am I so dark?
What I'm saying.
Let me have a look.
Yeah, thank you for the follow, man. Appreciate that.
There we go. I'm back. Right. No. No, I don't want that. Right. Go back onto that. Effects. Oh, we've got a free kick. That's nice. And when you went live last, did you put a blinking filter on this?
So I want to enhance and then go on to effects.
No, so why do I look like I'm black and white? Yeah, it's off. Filters. None. Well, it must be me. Let me turn the light on. That could be the issue.
Oh, yeah. If you like... Yeah, now
Yeah.
that you've moved, yeah.
Oh, that's better.
We will probably talk about main event soon.
That's better.
Seth, thank you for the heartbeat. Thank you so much. Yeah, so surrounding Liv's injury and all of her storylines, how do you think the WWE will cope now without Liv? Seth, thank you for the rose.
It's a difficult one because now somebody needs to step up, and who's that person going to be?
We kind of spoke about it before, and we kind of mentioned that maybe now that Liv is out of the picture, they can push this Roxanne and the Judgment Day a bit forward. Hey, WWE Freeman, thank you for the captured flag. Thank you so much for the gifts, guys. Yeah, we kind of not suggested, but kind of thought that they would push this Roxanne and Judgment Day thing forward now that Liv's kind of out of the picture. They need something to do with the Judgment Day.
Yeah, no, I can see that happening, to be honest. It's going to be maybe a week or two. Like, Liv was originally going to be out for 3 months. Now it's doubled to about 6 months. She's going to need to have surgery.
Yeah. And I have one scene main.
The thing is, Liv's been the face of the company for the last year and a half.
Yeah.
So maybe someone like what's her name? Not Becky, the other one.
Bailey?
No,
Lyra?
that's it. Lyra Valkyrie. Is that her name? Valkyrie?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, maybe she could step up.
Yeah. I feel like she would, I think, in her own kind of storyline, though. I feel like Lyra has the potential to be not the woman of Raw,
Yeah,
but up there. She's proven that she can hang with the best when she has had matches with like Bailey, and she's had matches with Becky and she's won.
so I'm going to turn this off because I don't care about this anymore. I've got thought of
Um, yeah.
that. Stephanie, is she on SmackDown? Or is
Stephanie
she on Raw?
Valkyrie. She is Valkyria. She's on Raw. It was Julia who moved.
Possibly she could step up a little bit as well.
Yeah, I feel like she will as well. Yeah, I feel like this live thing has kind of blown the women's Raw division kind of open now in a good way, because again now the WWE has to think one of, if not the top woman, is out now. What do we do? And now they kind of have to push someone in Liv's place.
Yeah. And who it could be anybody, but I think somebody does need to step up.
Yeah. Yeah, again, for me personally, I feel like they're going to push this Roxanne storyline forward. Maybe push the Dom and Finn storyline forward as well. But again, with that being said, it's the same as when Rhea left. When Rhea got injured with the shoulder injury, she left. Dom went off with Liv. The Judgment Day collapsed and Finn turned on Damien. It's the same thing. Do we really want to see that again?
No, not really.
Exactly. So
But we're going to see it anyway.
we're probably going to see it anyway, Justin. Repeating stories is killing the WWE.
No, it really is.
Hashtag justice for Liv. Yeah, with all being said though, we wish Liv a speedy recovery, man. It's not nice seeing a wrestler legitimately injured and has to take time off work to recover.
Yeah, no, it's not nice.
Yeah.
Whether you dislike them or love them, it's still not nice.
Yeah, Rhea stood up for Liv on Twitter. Yeah, I saw that. And all the news was like, breaking news, Rhea Ripley broke character to defend her rival. And it's like, at the end of the day, they're all humans, they're all friends. You know, again, it's not nice seeing someone getting hurt in real life and having to take half a year.
Do you know what? I'm just going to... I don't know if I can do it on my other accounts, but if I can... Oh, whoops, that's it. Don't want to translate. Comment settings. No, that's not it.
You have a theory, so we all know that the last time Rhea got injured, the Judgment Day imploded. Yep. It's going to happen again with Liv. But apparently, again, if you believe all the wrestling talk, Liv is going to come back as a huge babyface.
Ah, there we go.
16
Right, I've added you as a mod. Can you see if you can deal with this these requests I keep having to decline?
What if? But this is what me and Jazzle was just saying about WWE repeating storylines. We saw it when Rhea had to go off injured. Dom went off with Liv, Finn turned on Damien, the Judgment Day imploded. It's going to happen the same. It's going to happen. Finn's going to turn on Dom. Dom's probably going to run off with Roxanne, or, Dom's going to be a lost puppy. Dom turned on Rio, so what if Liv gets revenge? No, I feel like Finn is going to push Dom out of the Judgment Day while Liv is gone, and then it'll be Roxanne, Finn, JD, and then kind of Raquel and Dom are just kind of by themselves until Liv comes back.
Yeah, well, Finn kicking Dom at the Judgment Day, it's been brewing for quite a while.
It is. Have you seen Raquel's behaviour recently? Her and Liv have been going at it a lot. So you think Raquel's going to turn on Liv? I see it, to be fair.
I don't know. That's if they decide to get her to turn on her, really.
Yeah, I can see it, but I can't see if that makes sense. Like, I expect it to happen, but I won't be mad if it doesn't. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, Raquel is a good wrestler. She does deserve a single push.
No. Sorry, I'm trying to stop people from trying to invite me, and I ain't got to do what I'm doing.
Yeah, Liv. Yeah, I was buzzing for Liv versus Nikki as well. That was probably going to happen at Evolution. Hey, Stevie, thank you for the follow. Yeah, I felt like we was going to get Nikki versus Liv at Evolution, and then Liv versus Io at SummerSlam. That would have been good.
Fuck off. No, people just keep trying to invite me, and I just can't seem to stop it.
Yeah.
And it's starting to annoy me. Because I don't have that problem on mine, because Cohen managed to sort it out for me.
Stop requests.
Yeah, I don't know how to do that.
Chat, how do you stop requests? I'm trying to Google it for you.
It's not on activities.
Sorry, chat, we're just helping Jazzle out with something. Will Alexa and Uncle Howdy cross paths soon? I hope so. I really thought they would cross paths last week when Alexa was with Candice LeRae. But did you notice that Alexa was the one who pinned Candice LeRae? So that's a little hint, Easter egg thing that you could
Next to the comment bar, there is a request. Tap it, it should say turn off. That's the comment bar. What comment bar?
Alexa plays Nikki winner gets kind of rare evolution.
Ah, right, hang on. Aha. Settings. Allow invitations for people you may know. Right, there we go. Sorted. Thank
done
you.
it, yeah?
Yeah.
Alright, let's see. Yeah, Uncle Hardy will get involved to help Nikki, but gets distracted by Bliss. I mean, I've always said be patient with this storyline, but when it goes, it will go.
What storyline are we talking about?
Uncle Howdy and Alexa Bliss.
See, the thing is, will that go?
Yeah. I generally think that it will be one of the best storylines in WWE.
No, it probably will be. But this is TKO we're talking about.
Yeah, don't remind me. Just let me enjoy my moment. Howdy will get involved to help Nikki but get. Oh, sorry, I read that out already. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. But again, it's just one of those stories that will brew and then it will eventually happen. Obviously, Alexa's in a match tonight, I believe, tonight or Monday, the semi-finals. So something might happen then. We don't know. Speaking of Queen of the Ring, the first match of Raw was the Fatal 4-Way match. We had Asuka returning after over 400 days out. And she picks up the win thanks to a Rhea Ripley distraction costing Raquel. Get that smug look off your face. I can't remember who the fourth person was. It was Asuka, Stephanie, Valkyrie, Raquel. I don't know. I can't remember who the fourth person was. I'll say Ivy Niles. Was it Ivy Niles?
Was it Stephanie? Stephanie was in it, wasn't she?
Yeah, that's what I said. Asuka, Stephanie, Raquel. And I think it was Ivy. Ivy, no.
No, I think it was,
But yeah. Sorry?
No, I think it was, Ivy.
Yeah, so obviously on Friday, Raquel cost Rhea her chance of the semi-finals of the Queen of the Ring. So on Monday, Rhea got her own back, cost Raquel. Asuka hit, it seemed like a new finisher. It was like a hip attack and Shining Wizard in one. Pinned Raquel. Asuka advances. Josh is smug because I had Stephanie Valkyrie winning that one.
And me, I said all along, Asuka's going to win that.
It was Ivy Niles, thank you. Yes, so are we getting Raquel versus Rhea maybe at Evolution?
I see it. You might not want it, but I want it.
No, I want it. I think it again for me. I've seen like we haven't seen it for a while. Yes, but we saw it when Rhea was champion.
Yeah.
So, they had a bit of a feud. It was a great feud. I'm not saying it was a horrible feud. I never want to see it again. Obviously, Rhea and Raquel are like best friends in real life. They have great chemistry on and off. Or I was going to say on and off the pitch, like they're playing football. In and out of the ring. Their matches are always great. So I would be here for it, to be fair. I would be here for it.
Yeah, I just see it being another Rhea win.
Yeah. Or maybe Roxanne comes out to help Raquel.
Possibly.
Trying to get on the Judgment Day's good books. Like she's trying to help Dom and Liv win, and
Or maybe she comes out trying to help, but ends up costing her.
yeah, it can go either way. But I'm here for that. Yeah. So Oscar is now in the semi-finals, and tonight she will go up against Alexa Bliss. Who's winning that one?
Oh, oh. Two women who have been out for a long period of time.
It's hard. This match is hard.
Two women who absolutely deserve to go through.
Yeah.
Half of me wants to say Oscar, half of me wants to say Bliss.
Yeah.
Whoever you say, I'm just going to go the opposite.
Yeah, no, I'm totally with you on this one. I think I'm just gonna sit back and watch it,
Yeah.
and you know it can go either way. And do you know what? I wouldn't be mad if Oscar wins. I wouldn't be mad if Bliss wins.
No, my missus has just said Bliss.
Bliss,
Yeah.
but again, this is more like a stab in the dark or hopeful push. Could Uncle Howdy cost Alexa at Queen of the Ring? Or Nikki? Again, with this Bliss and Uncle Howdy, it's a matter of when is it going to happen. So as soon as something comes up with Alexa Bliss, her being in the match or her doing a promo, it's like, when's Uncle Howdy showing up?
To be honest, if we're going to go down that road with something happening with the Wyatt Six and Alexa Bliss, I would wait until SummerSlam for the title match.
Yeah, maybe she goes on to win it.
I don't see the point of them doing it in Saudi.
They need that money.
No, I know, but SummerSlam.
Imagine if Uncle Howdy costs Alexa Bliss or helps Alexa Bliss, knowing the fans are wanting this and waiting for this. Every time you speak of Uncle Howdy, you speak about Bliss. Every time you speak of Bliss, you speak about Uncle Howdy, and the fans are like, just give it to us, just give it to us. WWE need that money. They need that. They need that viralness of Queen and King of the Ring. With it being in Saudi, no one really likes the Saudi show, so they need to be talked about. So, how will it get spoken about? It's not going to be Goldberg. He's off to main event.
Nobody wants to talk about Saudi.
Exactly. So, in WWE eyes, how do they get people to talk about Saudi? Oh, did you see it when Uncle Howdy cost Bliss? Or did you see it when Uncle Howdy helped Bliss?
No, it's... Did you see it when Goldberg puts Undertaker on his head?
I did.
Exactly. That's how we talk about Saudi.
Speaking of Goldberg, Jazzle.
Oh, God.
After the Fatal 4-Way...
I called it. I called it.
Gunther came out and he said that he knows that he is a target. Jay wants his title back. Seth's money in the bank. But I'm here for being a target. I want to show I'm the best champion, blah, 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 blah. And then we hear it. We hear dun, 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 dun. Bill Goldberg makes his return for hopefully one more match, and he challenges Gunther for the World Heavyweight Championship at Saturday Night Main Event.
I'm not here for this. Not for 1 second.
I don't think anybody is. I don't think anybody is.
Do you know what? Yeah, the only time I was there for Goldberg when he first came back to challenge Brock Lesnar, all for it. Ever since that's absolute cock up with Undertaker, nah, thank you. See you later.
Like, again, you could be like I could be picking out the bones of this because I don't want it. But did you see like Goldberg like climbing up on the ropes and then he struggled and slipped? All right, it could be the shoes he's wearing. The rope could be kind of slippy.
No, it's not. I've just thought of something actually.
On.
So I've heard rumours that he keeps getting injuries while he's been training.
Yeah.
That's why he's been limping down to the ring. He struggled to get into the ropes. Now you've said about him slipping and whatnot. There has been rumours about him keep getting injured. I don't know how true it is, but the way he did look walk into the ring, well, limp into the ring,
Yeah.
I'll probably say that's true.
Yeah. So, what is your prediction for Gunther versus Goldberg at Saturday Night Main Event?
Gunther,
You think Gunther's gonna win?
absolutely, 100%. And as Gunther said, he's got 3 minutes. It's going to be less than that.
I hope so. I feel like it would be. I hope it will be a squash match. I feel like no one wants it. Just get it over and done with.
Yeah.
But also, Gunther has had this rocky year or so.
Yeah.
So losing matches he should have won, and like, how do you make your world heavyweight champion look strong, look dominating, look fearful?
You get an old OAP Goldberg into the ring.
You get a 70-year-old man and just
No, exactly.
no, but it's at the end of the day, it's Bill Goldberg. Bill Goldberg is a no nonsense, hard man. Like his character anyway. Bill Goldberg.
Do you know what? If he does come back, do you know what I will be up for?
Go on.
Gunther versus Brock Lesnar. That I will be up for.
Yes. Yes.
Hopefully, once all this stuff with Vince McMahon eventually goes away, he comes back and challenges Gunther for the WWE Heavyweight Championship.
Yeah. Yeah. So, what do you think would happen if Gunther loses?
It's main event. Oh, sorry, it's Saturday night main event. Titles don't change hands.
But again, I've said this before. What if Goldberg wins because this is his last match, right? So they give him the last hurrah, right?
Right, hang on. Right. Before I open my mouth, is AJ in your comments?
No.
Right. I want Seth Rollins to come and save wrestling.
Yes, that's what I was going to say. Bill Goldberg's on the ropes. He's celebrating his newly won World Heavyweight Championship. And then we hear, burn it down.
Yeah,
both Rollins take out Goldberg. Gives him to Seth. Seth curb stomps him. We have, because again, his whole demeanor, his whole gimmick is, I'm saving wrestling.
Do you know what? Yeah, if that happens, I want to see a triple threat between Seth, Jay, and Gunther at SummerSlam.
WWE Freeman, thank you for the Thunder Hammer and basketball. Thank you so much for the gifts. Cohen's joining.
Oh, Cohen's joining.
Hello.
Hello, welcome in.
Something.
I'm just on my way to meet someone. and then I'll be back.
She didn't go to our primary. Yes, she did. She opened it
Yeah, so yeah, we just have
Yeah.
versus Goldberg at Saturday Night Main Event. I'm hoping if Goldberg does win, Seth saves wrestling.
And we get a triple threat at SummerSlam between Seth, Gunther, and Jay.
Yeah, and after that, we had a bit of a long-winded match. To be fair, we was both sitting there like, "Shut up and finish." Why has it gone on for so long? But I want to talk about it because I think it is important. AJ versus JD McDonough. That match, it probably only went on for about 20 minutes, but it felt forever.
It really did. I paid literally.
I said this to you. I said I'd rather a match that's gone on for 20 minutes maybe feel like it's gone on for too long. I'd rather that than a nonsense promo, another quick match that makes no sense.
Yeah.
Should I do Natalya versus Maxine or Natalya versus Mariah Mary? Go with Mariah Mary. Yeah, sorry. Yeah, I'd rather long-ass matches that felt like they'd gone off too long than crappy little promos that makes no sense or matches that makes no sense and like, yeah. But the reason,
That's rushed.
yeah, the reason why I think it's more important than it seems to be is because at the end of it, AJ takes Dom's IC title. We learned from Nick that on Night of Champions, AJ will go up against Dominic Mysterio for the IC title. Is that when Finn finally turns on Dom?
Absolutely. We need to see it. The Demons Finn Balor versus Dirty Dom at SummerSlam.
Yeah. Because then when Liv comes back as well, her man's gone, her group's gone, her tag team partner, the other half of the women's tag team champions, she's gone. Liv's gonna come back like, what the hell? Like, so,
Noticed me yawning too much. I haven't slept since 11 o'clock last night.
really?
Really. I went to bed early. I was so tired. I went to bed. But I only had like 2 hours sleep. And I needed a drink. So I came down, got a drink, and I was like, I might as well stay down here. I'm awake.
Are you gonna make it to Raw tonight?
Yes, I will.
That's
After this, I'm going to have a nap.
yeah, I feel that. Yeah, so moving on to the main event. We had Jay, Bronson Reed, Rusev, and someone else. I'll wait to forget the third person. The fourth person, sorry. Rusev, Bron, Jay. Sheamus, yeah. Yeah, Jay picks up the win, pins Bronson Reed because LA Knight, everyone turned up for work in this match. LA Knight come out, cost Bronson, and then Bron Breakker come out to take out LA Knight, and then Zami came out to take out Bron Breakker, and then it all kicked off. And then Seth came out, and then Cody came out.
Yeah.
Everyone wanted a paycheck on that match.
No, they really did.
But is that War Games?
We're like 5 months away from War Games, and we're talking about it now.
Is that War Games?
Could be. It really could be.
Do you know what? I'm here for it. Something different. For the past, 3 years, we've always had the Bloodline. It was the Bloodline Civil War last year, the Bloodline the year before that, and then we had the Judgment Day, and then we had the bloodline again. Like, to have something different in there, I'm here for it.
Yeah, absolutely. I don't think I want to see the bloodline at War Games for a third time or a fourth time in a row.
Exactly. So, Cody, Jay, Zammy, two other people, which probably be, let's face it, Randy and someone else. And then Seth, Boston Reed, Bron Breaker, and then two other people. I don't know, but I'm here for it. And that's where we have
Maybe
five
Jacob's
voices.
Fatu, possibly.
Jacob Fatu. He doesn't fit in it though. I feel like that's gonna push Jacob and Solo together.
I'm just trying to think. Like possibly LA Knights could join Cody and that lot. And
LA Knight, sorry. So there's one person which would probably be Randy or something like that. Randy always finds himself involved.
Cody always finds himself involved.
Yeah.
Like somewhere along the line, LA Knight gets involved, and possibly because he's got a rivalry ish with Jacob as well,
Yeah.
and Jacob gets involved. I could see it.
Yep. Alright. So that's the end of Raw. What did you rate Raw on Monday?
A solid 7. It wasn't
Yeah.
bad, but it wasn't the best.
Yep. Alright, so should we have a bit of fun, Jazzle?
Only if I get to win.
I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 nicknames written down. The challenge is, hang on.
Well, I'll be playing this on my own, so let's do it.
The challenge is you have a minute to name these wrestlers.
Why are you saying Ripley?
Huh?
Ripley? Why? We haven't even started yet.
Someone shouted out Ripley already. Right.
No, my missus.
On my account, to be fair, the first few are quite easy. You should smash these.
I better smash these.
Right. 3, 2, 1. 5 feet of Fury.
5 feet of
Fury.
Fury.
Yeah.
No idea.
Right. Pass. The Dutch Destroyer.
Pass.
The Empress of Tomorrow.
Oscar.
Eater of Worlds.
Pass.
Poison Pixie.
Pass.
The Second City Saint.
Pass.
Dark Angel.
Pass.
You got one.
I don't watch NXT.
Sorry?
I don't watch NXT.
They're not NXT. These are not NXT. These are
Oh,
main
come on. Who's the first? Dark, what a Fury. Who's that?
Dark Angel.
Who's Dark Angel?
You have 25 seconds left. Just over 25 seconds left. You're on 34 seconds. Would you like to go again?
No.
No?
I want to know who these bloody people are.
5 feet of Fury.
Who?
Alexa Bliss.
What? How is that Alexa Bliss?
Because she's 5 foot and she's always mad. the Dutch Destroyer. Alistair Black. You got Empress of Tomorrow. The Eater of Worlds. I'm generally disappointed you didn't get this one. The Eater of Worlds is my man Bray Wyatt.
The Eater of Worlds.
Yeah. Poison Pixie, Candice LeRae,
Well, I'd have never got that. I wouldn't have got any of them nicknames. Like Apex Predator, Randy Orton. You know, I was expecting something like that. You know, the game Triple H.
The second City Saint, CM Punk.
Straight Edge, CM Punk.
Yeah, but it's... You knew the poison one. You could have got involved. Dark Angel. To be fair, she's just came up. Is Stephanie Valkyra.
Nicknames: The Fiend, Bray Wyatt. You know, make it easy. I've never heard these names before.
Are easy. I could have gone on to like Adam Rose and people like that.
No, look, if we're going to do nicknames, actually do, like, you know, nicknames. Like the Dead Man, Undertaker.
Yeah, but they're easy. They're well known.
Yeah,
It's
not
rattle your brain a little bit.
people that I don't even know.
You know Alexa Bliss, you know Alistair Black, you know CM Punk, you know Bray
Oh,
Wyatt.
come off it. I've never known CM Punk to have a fucking nickname like that.
The voice of the voiceless. The best in the world.
Yes, voice of the voiceless. I'd have got that.
Should do a WrestleMania quiz, etc. Stadiums and songs. That would be interesting. I'll bear that in mind. Yeah.
But then again, I don't think Cohen would have got one of them. I got one. So
DJ would have got 5 Feet of Fury for sure. Right, so that was the quiz. You got one.
Yeah, we're not doing that quiz again.
But
Go for nicknames. Do their actual nicknames.
they are actual nicknames. I googled.
Yeah, but no.
I need to write. I can't go. Dead man, best in the world, Apex Predator, Cerebral Assassin.
Yeah, because they're nicknames.
They're easy. They're easy.
Well, I don't want people we don't know.
You know Alexa Bliss.
Yeah, well, I've never heard of that name before.
Like SmackDown. What is it?
And Alistair Black? Fucking hell. He's been back 2 weeks.
That was the easiest one as well.
I haven't heard of him for 5 years.
He's returned. We've sat here together and watched him. Trish Stratus is rumored to make an appearance tonight.
Oh, do you know what? I think I might skip tonight then.
Speaking of SmackDown, should we get into it?
That's not.
No, fair enough.
Let's go. Let's get into it.
Right. John Cena comes out, speaks a lot of crap, talks about truth.
Drew.
Truth.
Oh, Truth. Truth comes out. He attacks him. You know.
Yeah, that was last week.
Yeah, it could be this week.
Hello.
Hello.
Oh, Cohen, do you want to play a quiz?
Yes,
Sure.
Cohen. Can we play a quiz?
Sure.
Right, let me time some this
What
too.
quiz is? Right, whatever it's from.
Right. Hang on, let me get my stopwatch.
Give me an example question. I can tell you yes or no.
You have 60 seconds to guess the nicknames of these wrestlers.
Okay.
Right? You have 60 seconds.
Are they
Starting
easy
from...
ones or
I thought they were easy.
Yeah,
Just-
I really struggled.
Right, chat as well, you can get involved. Right, are you ready, Coleman?
maybe? Yeah.
Right, 3, 2, 1. 5 Feet of Fury.
Austin
You can't-
Fury?
Sorry?
Austin Fury?
No. You can pass.
Pass.
The Dutch Destroyer.
Pass.
The Empress of Tomorrow. The eater of words. Of words, sorry.
CM
The
Punk.
eater of words. Huh?
CM Punk before he became the voice of the voiceless.
Nope. The poison pixie.
That'll be a woman, but pass.
The second city saint.
Oh, no, this one.
Hi, Aaron. You have 8 seconds.
CM Punk.
Yep.
So we both got one each.
One
Yeah.
second.
Which
I
one
had
have
to,
you
I
got?
had 1 second. I will give Jazzle 10 seconds. Sorry, I give Cohen 10 seconds because I had to verify my live so it doesn't shut down. You have 10 seconds to get Dark Angel.
Dark Angel.
3,
Damien
2,
Priest.
1.
Damien Priest.
No. So you both got 1
Which
out of
one have
7.
you got right?
Oscar.
Oscar, Empress of Tomorrow.
Don't know who Oscar is.
There we go.
Yeah, I've only watched for like the past year properly, so I only know your big names.
Fair enough. Alright, so 5 Feet of Fury was Alexa Bliss. The Dutch Destroyer was Aleister Black. The Empress of Tomorrow is Oscar. The Eater
That's
of
it, the
Worlds.
Dutch Destroyer I'd heard before, but I couldn't think of who I'd heard it from.
Freeman says he got 4. Yeah, the Eater of Worlds, Bray Wyatt. The Poison Pixie is Candice LeRae. The second City Saint is CM Punk. And the Dark Angel is Stephanie Valkyria.
That's it, CM Punk's got that many different nicknames. I'm surprised I got that one.
Yeah, and I've never known Bray Wyatt to be whatever you
I
just
am
said.
the Eater of Worlds. It's like a Wyatt family. It's like the Wyatt family braid with the Hawaiian and the hat. And when he hits the sister of the girl, I am the Eater of Worlds.
I can't. Do you know what? Yeah, I've always watched Bray Wyatt, and I can't remember any of that.
Should we give you one?
Me? Yeah, if you got one ready.
No, but I can get one up.
Do we have to do this now?
You focus on getting that one up, and then we can talk about SmackDown.
Yeah.
And then maybe we can end the podcast with it. Because we
Yeah.
don't want to be
And
waiting. All right, then Cody. John Cena opens the show. To be honest, I can't really remember what was said. But then Cody Rhodes kind of comes out, and like we said, Cody Rhodes just gets in businesses where he doesn't really belong. John Cena leaves the ring. Randy Orton and LA Knight come out, and they all start talking rubbish. And again, yeah, you were right, Jazzle. Ron Killings does attack John Cena from behind.
Right, no, I see what you're doing now. So we are doing SmackDown.
Yeah, we're steaming through SmackDown.
Steam through it then.
We're steaming through it. Choot choot. Yeah. Yeah, Ron Killings comes out, attacks CM Punk from behind, and then that leads to the first fatal 4-way match between Damian Priest, LA Knight, Randy Orton and Cody. No, that's later. Who is involved in this one? Oh, Carmelo Hayes.
give me a second, I've got to try and find an iPhone charger.
Yeah, and then obviously Randy Orton beats LA Knight thanks to Bron Breakker. Obviously, LA Knight got in Bronson Reed's match on Monday. They got their revenge. And yeah, they cost LA Knight. So when do you think we're going to get LA Knight versus Bron Breakker or Bronson Reed?
I think we could probably get it in Saudi. personally.
Yeah, that's a shout. That is a shout. And then, yeah, so as well, Randy Orton does advance to the semi-finals. Do you think they're putting Randy Orton in the semis or potentially in the finals because of what happened last year?
I can see Randy Orton facing John Cena.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. Like, I don't see Sami Zayn or Jey Uso advancing.
Do you not?
No. No, I see Cody versus Randy in Saudi, and Randy Orton versus John Cena again at SummerSlam.
I really hope that John Cena's ever final match in the WWE is a triple threat match between him, CM Punk, and Randy Orton. Because those were his two biggest rivals throughout his career. When you think of John Cena, you do think of Randy Orton. And then when you think, you know what I mean?
But then again, think of Edge as well, who was another big rivalry, but in AEW now, isn't it?
Edge is a shout as well.
Then you think of Dave Bautista, another big rivalry that will.
Yeah, but the Edge is obviously at AEW, I believe. I don't watch AEW. Batista's obviously injured. So I'm more thinking about,
Who's injured?
Huh?
Who did you say was injured?
Oh, so retired. Retired.
Yeah, no, he's retired.
Yeah, he's retired. So yeah, I'm thinking about the here and now. Who's still active?
So yeah, do we see John? I don't see it at SummerSlam, but I do see. I see where you're going with it. I see a triple threat match,
Yeah.
but I don't see it at SummerSlam.
Contains things that may find uncomfortable. Jazzle.
I'm back.
Yes, because I'm smoking.
Doing. No, yeah.
There's only an age restriction on there now.
I just as a fantasy booking, I just want, I just want, yeah, triple threat match for John Cena's last match. CM Punk, Randy Orton.
Someone told me about a rumour, which I doubt's true, but I thought I'd bring it up. The rumours going about him not retiring now.
Who's not retired? What, John Cena?
That's it.
No, I don't think they would put all of this fuss in for him not to retire. It'll be.
I think the original plan was for him to retire, but from what the rumours are, not like the true, because I don't think they have.
Yeah, no, I have heard those rumours before of John Cena not really retiring.
Great.
Innit? I've sat here live on Twitch crying because John Cena announced his retirement and he's not really retiring.
I know, I was saying, yo, thank you for the shield, Freeman.
God damn. After that match, Jacob Fatu just talks crap about Solo. Solo wants to give him a second chance. Jacob says doubt it. That probably leads up to their match against SummerSlam. Now,
That's why I'm excited for tonight as well. Is Jacob on SmackDown. Jade on SmackDown.
Yeah.
That's another reason why I'm excited for tonight. We get to see the storyline build more.
Yeah. Then we move on to the women's quarterfinal, should we say? Jade, Piper Niven, Meechin, and someone else. I always forget the fourth person. As predicted, Jade wins. There was no run-ins or anything. Just simple, predictable. Jade wins, goes on to the semi-finals. Now she will face the winner of the match later. I think that match is on Raw as well. I think the semi-final match is on Raw. And then, sorry.
So I think who's Jade up against?
She's up. No, actually, she's up against. Who is she? She's so it's Bliss versus Oscar. Jade versus Roxanne.
So Jade will beat Roxanne.
Yeah. But then who asked about Naomi's cash-in earlier? Someone asked about my thoughts of Naomi's cash-in earlier.
We kind of spoke about that, haven't we?
Yeah. So after this, speaking of Naomi and the women's Queen of the Ring, Naomi comes out after Tiffany comes out and they get into it. Naomi pretty much just says like, proceed with caution, I'm not going to cash in when you want, because Tiffany was like, do it now, I'm here, you're here, cash in now. Naomi was like, I'm not stupid, I can cash in when I want, how I want, I'm not going to do it now. So yeah, when do you think she's cashing in?
SummerSlam.
Yes. On who?
That's it. Like I said before, I'm going to get Io Sky versus. Keep forgetting the name.
Oscar.
And then we're going to have your cash in Evolution, I think.
Yeah, Evolution is a shout.
Because that would put Evolution back on the map, like you said.
Yeah. See, my original thought, once I saw Naomi win the briefcase and I saw that Jade is in Queen of the Ring, my immediate thought was Jade wins Queen of the Ring, she goes on to SummerSlam, challenges Tiffany, and then Jade beats Tiffany, and to ruin her moment, Naomi cashes in, and Naomi walks away with the title.
Yeah, I think that as well. I think it'll either go two ways. She'll cash in during the match, or she'll cash in as soon as Jade wins.
Yeah. Yeah. And then Cohen, so how would, maybe at Evolution we get Nia versus Tiffany, because after the segment, Nia takes out Tiffany. Naomi comes back into the ring as if she was going to cash in, but Naomi comes in and acts as if she's going to cash in, but Nia stops Naomi from cashing in and says, no, she's mine. So maybe that leads to Tiffany versus Nia.
The thing is, I wouldn't want to see that belt back on Nia. It looked like a toy on her.
Yeah. No, but so since this whole Jade and Naomi thing came into play, I always said we would get Jade either versus Bianca Belair or Naomi at SummerSlam. So maybe Naomi cashes in at Evolution, and then Jade wins Queen of the Ring, and then we get Naomi and Jade at SummerSlam for the SmackDown Women's Championship.
I've got my quiz ready. Right, Donna. Right, my. Right, ANG. Right, Emily. Right, we.
Because again, as Carmen said, the cash-in gets the cash-in puts Evolution on the match. Obviously, Evolution, as we stated before, needs a talking point, needs a viral moment. What's that? A cash-in, a championship change. They need to do something dramatic to get Evolution spoke about, because again, there's only this is the only ever second Evolution, and a lot of people don't know what it is.
That's it. The only thing that could barely put Evolution back on the map other than a cash in is a bit like the John Cena heel turn.
But that's why I feel like we'll get Raquel versus Rhea at Evolution as well, because Rhea will pull in those views.
Yeah.
They can't have an all-women's pay-per-view without the top woman. And
That's
again,
Rhea Ripley is the woman of the company at the minute.
Yeah.
I could also see some returns happening, because that would also put Evolution back on.
Yeah, Saraya's rumored to be coming back to the WWE. Again, we did have the Mariah May rumors, but she's already back.
So I know this is an all-women's PLE, but could we see Liv sort of like show up with Dom? I know she's injured. Might show up with the injury. Dom does something stupid and gets beat up by all the women.
I don't see that happening.
No, I don't see it happening, but it was one of the things I thought about. I was like, you know what, I'm going to say it just because it's funny.
I don't really see anything big happening in that Evolution, to be honest. I don't see Naomi wanting to cash in against Nia and Tiffany.
Yeah.
I see her waiting for Jade and Tiffany.
It makes more sense for Naomi to wait for Jade.
Yeah.
It really does. But yeah, that's the thing with, alright, TKO have kind of put a damper on WWE at the minute, and you know, there's all of this and that behind the scenes. But at the minute, with the storytelling and the creativeness of WWE, you know, each storyline could go either or.
Yeah.
Which is fantastic. So, moving on to the next match, and it's a match that I predicted, and I don't think really anybody else did. But I said to Cohen before, I said, you know what, it's Friday the 13th. What if we see the Wyatts, because it's Friday the 13th and we need that spooky kind of rubbish. And what happened? The Wyatt 6 had a match with the Motor Machine Guns. Dexter Loomis picks up the win for Uncle Howdy's team. Yeah, it's just good to see the Wyatts back in the ring.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, and it was weird without kind of seeing Nikki without her mask as well. She just had her face paint on. She was kind of holding her mask.
Yeah, she was.
And then, yeah, after that, I feel like everyone was expecting Truth to come out to talk. CM Punk came out. Again, he started talking about the truth, and he just basically said that, you know, to John Cena, Cena came out, that he sees Cena as he was back in, was it 2011, when he left the WWE Championship. And again, I keep calling him Truth. Ron Killings comes out and takes out Cena, which leads to their match tonight, which I believe is not for the championship. I think it's just a singles match.
I do feel it's for the title, you know.
I saw it earlier and it didn't mention anything.
Right. Was it just a normal match?
Yeah, it's just like John Cena versus Ron Killings.
So that's going to be the main event.
Probably, and I feel like CM Punk's gonna come out and cross Cena, you know.
I can see it.
That's probably why they haven't put the championship match on.
Yeah.
On the line.
Yeah, that makes sense, doesn't it?
Yeah, since I saw it wasn't for the championship, I was like, yeah, CM Punk's coming out and costing John Cena.
So I've just had an idea. So that leads up to Saudi, doesn't it? Is John Cena booked for Saudi? Could we see a triple threat match between John Cena, CM Punk, and Ron Killings?
I don't think Cena's booked for that championship.
It's CM Punk versus Cena in Saudi Arabia.
Yeah.
Yeah. So will Ron Killings be added to that match?
Yes, because CM Punk costs Cena tonight, meaning Truth beats Cena. Truth deserves the championship match because he's beaten the champion in a non-title match. He gets added.
Yeah, no, I can see that.
When he costs Cena, CM Punk Truth tries to tell him, no, I want to defeat him on my own. Then that, yeah, sorry. What? Right. Anyway. Yeah, just give me a second. Let me get rid of someone. Goodbye, Willow.
Yeah, so the co-main event was the final women's fatal four-way match. Charlotte Flair versus Alba Fire versus Bliss versus Candice LeRae. Now, again, I thought because Candice LeRae was in this match, we'll see a kind of like a Nikki and Lexa moment, because obviously with the Wyatts going after the tag division, obviously DIY is in there. Candice LeRae's aligned herself with DIY. Obviously, Candice LeRae was in the match, meaning, and Nikki going after Candice LeRae and all of that. I thought we'll see paths crossed.
Yeah.
But that didn't happen. But yeah, Alexa Bliss ended up winning that match. She hit the Sister Abigail on LeRae. What I thought was interesting though, Charlotte Flair had Alba Fire in the figure 8. And I thought, oh no, we're going to have that moment where Alba taps out at the same time the ref taps 3 on the mat.
Yeah.
But she didn't, she held on, Bliss got the 3. What do you think's going to go on between Charlotte Flair and Alexa Bliss?
I don't know, it's a weird one, isn't it? Like,
It really is.
I just don't see the point of Bliss mocking her.
Because back in the day, in Bliss's playground, she kind of said the same thing to Charlotte, like calling her a narcissistic queen and things like that. Apparently, if you believe the rumors, we're going to get a Dark Queen. I heard Bliss, I've been summoned. AJ's been gone for like half hour. As soon as we start talking about Bliss, he pops up. Yeah, I feel like if you believe the rumors and the talks, we're going to get this new Dark Queen heel character of Charlotte Flair. Is Bliss the one to pull her into that darkness? Because as well, like when we first kind of started seeing Bliss again, she was holding Lily and she's like it's always good to have friends, and then Charlotte walked by, and we're probably gonna get this Dark Queen heel gimmick from Charlotte. Maybe that's teaming up with Bliss. I really don't know.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Again, maybe it's a fun sort of storyline to, fill our boots in, so the Wyatts and Bliss can get used to being in the WWE again. The fans can get used to the Wyatts and Bliss again, and then they will emerge at some point.
Yeah.
Then fantasize, what if Alexa makes Charlotte her version of Lily? That would be interesting. It's been rumored a few years ago
Like a voodoo doll.
it would be a female version of Lily.
They could bring in a voodoo doll.
Yeah, that she did have a voodoo doll.
Yeah.
So that was
If
Lily.
you remember, Charlotte ripped up Lily at one point as well, if you remember.
Oh yes, she did, didn't she?
Yeah, it's all clicking now, chat. It's all clicking.
It's all clicking. Yeah, because if I remember rightly, Charlotte turned around and says, only kids play with dolls. And she ripped it up.
Yeah. And after their match as well, I can't remember where they had the match, but they had a women's championship match. Charlotte rips up
The doll.
Yeah. What if Lily's ghost is trying to possess Charlotte into making her Alexa's toy? That would be interesting. It's all kind of making sense now.
No, it is now you've said that.
Yeah. Do I have a brain too?
Yeah, mine's just not working at the moment. My brain's still muddled with that blinking quiz.
It's a quiz for a reason. Yeah, the main event was Shinsuke Nakamura versus Cody Rhodes versus Damian Priest versus Andrade. I remember. Yeah, as predicted, Cody Rhodes beats pins Shinsuke Nakamura, and now we get Cody Rhodes versus.
Is it Sami Zayn? Or is it Jey Uso?
No, it's right.
Then it's Cody Rhodes versus Jey Uso.
Cody Rhodes versus Jey Uso in the semi-finals, which will
Now they're two interesting matches because they're all best mates.
They really are. It will be interesting. Either way, I think there's definitely going to be more to the shot. Yeah, there's definitely
This is where we could see the Cody heel turn.
Yeah.
See, that would make sense for Cody to go heel.
Cody losing to Jay, gets frustrated.
Batters Jay.
Yeah. Because I was feeding it on Monday. I can't remember if you guys were there.
John Cena or Seth. And
I
Batters Jay.
feel like it was there Monday. Because I think, I don't know if you was with me on live jazzle. On Monday Night Raw when Seth came on to take out Jey Uso, and then Cody came out, and then after Cody was like holding Jay's hand up, and I was sitting there going, heel turn, and it obviously it didn't happen. But unpopular opinion, but Jay doesn't this. He was legit champion, not for that long. What? He doesn't what? Yeah, and that's the shows, guys.
Yeah.
Thing is, I could also see Jey Uso losing because he's going after the World Heavyweight Champion. I reckon he'll go back after the World Heavyweight Championship after this match is over.
This is what I was saying to Charlie. It will be either Cody Rhodes or Randy Orton versus John Cena.
Yeah.
And there'll be a triple threat match between Gunther, Seth, and Jay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Here we go, it's finished.
Nice.
If the triple threat match happens after a cash in, I don't know. Would Seth wait till both Jay and Gunther are on the ground out before he runs down to the ring and cashes in?
Probably. I see that.
Because he's done that before with Brock and Roman.
Yeah. I see that. Alright, Cohen, you said you had a quiz for us.
Yep, let me just block this account. I blocked someone from the train because they sat there laughing at everything I did on TikTok the other day, and they just joined on the Train Centre account. So I'm like, right, I'll block the Train Centre account then. I ain't bothered. Right, can someone screen record this, or so we can put it?
I'll do it now.
Mom, it'll have to be somebody watching because.
Screen records. Meter and mic. 3, 2, 1. Start recording.
Will it pick up your voice in it?
Microphone. Who's stop mic? Right. No one can screen record. Babe, are you still on my live? Can you screen
I've
record?
timestamped it. I've timestamped it.
Alright, that's fine. So it's guess the WWE theme song. To guess by the theme song. Go. Give it a second to go for this little intro.
Okay.
Right, here we go.
Alberto Del Rio.
Can you hear it?
Alberto Del Rio.
What was that one?
Alberto Del Rio.
What about you, Charlie?
No, I said JBO at first. I can't change my mind. But yeah, it's Alberto, innit?
Good, that.
Drew McIntyre.
Yeah, oh, Broken Dreams!
Broken Dreams.
God damn it. Don't show it because you'll get copyrighted.
It's just a picture of them. Right, let me flip my camera back. There we go. Can you guess
Gigi
that one?
Dolan?
Keep going.
Gigi Dolan?
Jazzle?
I ain't got a clue. I've never heard it before.
I've never seen this guy, never heard of his theme.
What's his name? Adam Rose.
Add some. Don't be a lemon, be a rosebud.
Oh. Not as I expected.
Right, hang on.
I'm passing on that one.
I can give you a clue.
Is it Ted DiBiase Jr.? Yes, it's Ted DiBiase Jr.
God damn it.
Well, I'm going to keep it like this.
I know this.
Is that all you're going to give us?
Innit?
It's all it's got. I pause it as it starts to get quiet.
I ain't got a clue who that is.
I kind of know it, but I can't without hearing more.
So is that a pass from both of you?
Yeah.
Yep.
Who is that?
Keep going.
Keep going up. Oh, the Miz. Back in the day.
Oh, now I see
I didn't
it.
even know he had that theme song.
Yeah, his first. Oh,
I know this.
I'm passing that one.
That's, what's that?
Oh fuck!
No, that's the same thing.
I know this.
Don't know.
See, the thing is,
Looks like a famous person.
right. I'm thinking, is it a tag team?
No.
No.
Don't know if he was in a tag team, but I know it's not a tag team. I'll give you that theme again. I will start from.
Oh radio, oh radio.
Yeah, well. No, they're not a tag team. You said they're not a tag team.
What?
They're not a tag team.
Yeah, no. I realised that once I said that DIY. I don't know, I'm passing.
No, I'm still thinking. Well, because I'm going about back 15 years ago.
Yeah, this is quite an old pic. The picture, I'll tell you, it's from Raw, and it's quite an old logo.
No, I know. So, I'm thinking it's either Chad's or it's what's his name? TG. Oh, what's his
Who's
name?
that gangster?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pass.
You ready? Just I'll flip it. Give it a second.
Who the fuck is that guy? Go up. Go up.
Second.
Oh, it's David Katonga.
What?
Right.
I don't know any of these.
Ah.
Rosa Mendes.
You got one.
Is that an old one or a recent one?
I'll tell you this. It's a tag team.
Oh.
Play it again.
Give it a second for this one to land. This is it.
What? Is it the Leto brothers? Carlito and his brother. It kind of has like a Latino sway to it, so I'm thinking.
Are they male or female?
Male.
Is it
I'm
the,
with-
There is a
Caribbean
female
brothers?
for.
Pass.
Let me repair. I'll zoom in a second.
It is, no? Go up.
Up.
Up. You can't stop there, lad.
Get yourself banned.
Go up. Up. Yeah, it's the Leto brothers, no?
I don't know.
Brother.
Yeah, that's the Leto brothers.
Oh, look at me go.
Right, turn your camera before you get banned. Right, go on, next one. Doink the Clown.
Yeah.
This one's a tag team.
Oh.
Oh.
Was a faction.
Right, play it again.
It was a faction. Is it the Rosebuds?
Right, what?
No, they weren't a faction though, were they? They was just...
I see a faction as more than one. More than two, I mean, in the team.
They're like circus music.
I thought that was Doink the Clown.
Yeah.
Pass.
Pass. The Spirit Squad! Oh no! Johnny! Kenny!
Face towards the wall, second was high.
The fucking Spirit Squad as well, man.
To be fair, I've never heard of the Spirit Squads.
Neither.
Why not?
I've recognised one of them.
Yeah, one of them's Dolph Ziggler.
Yeah, that's one I recognise. I reckon. Right, give it a second turn on this one.
Yeah, they all come running out, like doing like jumping jacks and. I can't really hear this one.
You're going to have
I
to
don't-
play it again, mate.
I couldn't really hear it, so I'm passing on that one.
I'll replay it. Turn the volume up a tad.
But that's before my time, pass.
Yeah, I can't.
Or it's either before my time or irrelevant.
Yeah.
Right. Not that one. Flip.
Oh
Don't know. Is that Steve Blackman?
no, it's Justin Gabriel.
Oh, there you go.
Irrelevant. Yeah,
Irrelevant.
he really was. He was good. Though
Yeah,
we
really
still
good.
didn't really use him properly. He was part of like the Nexus. And
Nexus, yeah.
Right, give it a second. There. Wait for it.
I'm gonna go with Chad. Chad
Yeah.
Jasper, or whatever his
Tag
name.
team.
Yeah, it's Chad
Oh,
and
tag team.
Chad
oh,
and
What? Yeah, Chad and
JTG.
JTG or something. Just that.
Yeah.
gang. Yeah.
it's them two.
Chad.
Crime Time or something like that. They were called, right?
Chad who?
Prime time. Crime. No,
Players.
crime. Was it prime time or crime time?
I think it was. I don't know.
I think you got it wrong.
Oh no!
Oh. He's so bad at this. Well, I'm not as bad as you, Charlie.
I'm terrible at this.
Have you guys been keeping score?
No.
No.
Jazzle's winning. Let's just say that.
I thought you was winning.
No, I
Nah.
got like 3 or 4 right at the
Yeah,
beginning.
nobody got like 2.
Pass.
Loss. Power has been restricted.
Why? I was actually doing this. I know
Probably
what it is.
because of what was on the screen earlier.
Yeah.
You're lucky you didn't get banned for that.
Yeah, literally.
What this?
No,
No.
what was on the screen earlier.
What?
We
You
can't
zoomed.
say.
We can't say it on here. You know, honk honk. That's all I can say. Yeah, honk honk.
Anyway, we'll message you. Move on.
Definitely move on. Next one.
Yeah, I don't know this one.
Oh.
I'm gonna kick myself.
Yeah, same. It's gonna be one of these ones once I see the wrestler.
Play it again.
See, I got
Ex-wrestler. Still in
thought
WWE.
I thought in my life this actions in this life are performed by professionals and supervised by professionals. Don't attempt.
Do you say ex-wrestler still in WWE?
What ex-wrestlers still in WWE?
There's quite a few ex-wrestlers. The
Jason Jordan?
what?
Jason Jordan?
I'll give you 3 tries for this one.
He's an ex-wrestler.
Is he
but
like? Are we gonna know him?
So he still works for the WWE, he just doesn't wrestle anymore.
I can give you a clue, but you're more likely to get it straight away.
Right, give us that clue then.
Do you both agree to it?
Yeah.
Yes.
Commentary team.
Oh, Corey Graves.
Wade Barrett.
Jazzle got it.
Oh.
Yes.
Wade Barrett. Tag team.
Did you just play it?
Yeah.
Replay it?
Yeah, replay it.
One before. I don't know.
I don't know.
The core.
Wade Barrett, Ezekiel Jackson.
Wade Barrett in the photo.
No, but he was the leader of the core. Yeah, that's the core. Remember when CM Punk kicked Wade Barrett out of Nexus?
Oh, yeah.
Then and half of the Nexus out. Then Wade Barrett created the core and SmackDown.
Yeah.
Hi, Angel.
Test.
Don't know who that is.
Pass.
You both pass them on.
I know that one. Keep playing. Is that Dolph Ziggler?
No.
What's your guess?
I don't know.
Surely that's Dolph Ziggler. Oh, it's Alex Riley.
See, this is a very old video, so we kind of have to go all the way back to like 2010.
It was made 4 years ago. It's just the hardest one I could find.
Thanks for that.
Well, all the other ones are like dead easy to play. It's like Cody Rhodes, Jey Uso.
No, that's what I was thinking about with the nicknames. Well,
I was like, you know what? Go for the hardest one. Not make it that easy.
Well, you should have added some like older ones, like Kofi Kingston's old theme tune.
No, I'm gonna pick the themes from now. Give it a second.
SOS. Da, 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 da.
Yeah. Yeah, man.
Cat food.
Stupid adverts.
Today with Prime.
How many more? Are we finished with this quiz?
Go. I'll do 3 more. What?
Logan Paul.
Jazzle?
Paul.
I'm playing Showcase on. I haven't even got 25 yet.
See, I'll do 3 more for you guys, and I'll do 1 more for the viewers. I can't give you because it just says it. Give you this. A faction.
Don't know.
Pass.
Pass. Oh,
Bullet
Bullet
Club.
Club.
Yeah.
BBC has booked plans to broadcast a documentary about the war in Gaza.
That's all you're getting.
Don't
Keep
stop.
going.
Don't
I
stop.
have to skip certain parts because it will just give it away.
I don't know.
No idea.
Right. This now I'll play it all. You should get it if I play it all. Give it a second.
Wow, Penta.
Hence why I skipped that bit.
I don't like Penta. I don't take much
Yeah.
notice of
Weirdo.
his entrance.
We're going to go back to the old times. Jazzle, can you get it first?
Well,
The theme song.
have you just played the theme song?
Yeah.
No idea.
Rikishi.
Rikishi, you look fly
Was it
today.
Rikishi? Shane McMahon. Wants the money. Money, 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 money. Dollar, 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 dollar.
Everyone,
Got an advert.
this is
Give it a sec.
New Brookies and Cream Sundae from Ben & Jerry's. Under a chocolate whipped topping. We combine fudgy brownie dough pieces.
Jericho.
I got there first.
You're
the
not
book-
ready. Yeah. Right. Guesses?
I ain't got a clue.
Pass.
$1 million. $1 million man.
First.
Okay.
Ted DiBiase.
can all take a lesson from the kids playing in the fountains here. Enjoy sunny weather.
Yeah, let's see if there's a. Oh, so.
Viva la raza!
Eddie Guerrero. I lie, I cheat, I steal. I lie, I cheat, I steal.
What was that? Jazzle?
Eddie Guerrero.
Yeah. Yeah, right, here's the next one.
We'll find out.
Yeah, it's Rob Van Dam.
Yeah. I was waiting for Jazzle to make a guess. Right. So now the next one I'll do for the viewers. You pick out one of their comments, and that'll be the guess. Let's find one.
Everyone's left.
Other?
Everyone's left.
Alright, you guys guess it then. You can always skip it, and I'll find a different one.
No, I think we should call it there.
Yeah.
Seth Rollins.
What?
Seth Rollins.
Yeah. I gave you an easy one. Alright, that's the end of it, I guess.
Alright then. Well, that was a fun podcast.
Alright. Did not want to play that.
Yeah, we'll be live back on Tuesday, right? For the podcast, Tuesday, Wednesday.
Shall we say Wednesday, so it gives this one a chance to sort his recaps out.
Yeah, alright.
Wednesday,
Well,
same time, 30.
Yeah.
That's it. I'm gonna watch SmackDown tonight, as long as I don't fall asleep.
Yeah.
And then, are we doing Raw and SmackDown in one, or?
No, we're doing it in two separate.
Alright, so when we're planning to do SmackDown?
Sunday.
Alright, that's fine. Have we got a time yet, or?
Same time, 8:30.
Yo, thanks, Andrea, for helping me. Right, what was that, sorry?
8:30.
8:30. We're gonna stick
That's
with
fine.
8:30. So will be
Wednesdays and Sundays, 8:30.
8:30.
Yeah.
Right, are we good?
Mondays and Fridays at 1:00.
Right, at some point, should we all get together on a call? Or we can't. We'll have to find a way of doing a video with all of us. Say that we're going to be doing the podcast this day and this day at these times.
Yeah.
Obviously, we'll just do that when we've got into a bit of a routine of doing it, whatever, in case it changes.
Yeah, that's what me and Charlie were talking about, trying to get ourselves into a routine.
Yeah.
That's it. Once we're into that routine, we'll do a video, say, come join us on this date and this day at this time.
Yeah.
Alright then, guys. That was a fun podcast. I will be back live for 1 a.m. for SmackDown.
And so will I.
Yeah. So see you guys then.
Okie dokie. I'll see you later, guys.
See you later.
Cheers.